Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are on the Independence Trail in LaGrange, Texas, to go visit the Texas Czech Heritage and Cultural Center. Now, this center celebrates the Czech culture, which has been a big part of Texas. There's a cool little museum where it showcases some of the history. It's got some artifacts that you can look at. It teaches you about the history of how the Czechs came to Texas and what part they've had to play in making Texas what it is today. Yeah, they have an exhibit on how the dollar from the Czech Republic eventually came to be known as the dollar that we have here in the United States. And there's the family tree of how we got the US dollar, which is pretty interesting. And when you're here, you can see some of the older artifacts. Now, the museum does a pretty good job of explaining what these artifacts are and its significance to Czech culture. I myself like seeing some of the dresses and some of their knickknacks. But this museum has been here for a while. It was one of the few places that put in a bid to build a Czech Heritage Center. Several cities applied, and LaGrange ended up being one of the ones that won the bid. And they built this cultural center here. And the center isn't just about history, but they also hold events. You can rent out some of the rooms they have here, and there's different festivals that they'll have throughout the year. So this place serves as a focal center for everything. And there's my favorite exhibit right there, the dulcimer. I want one of those things. I think that's what it's pronounced. I don't know how to play it, but it looks kind of cool. Like I said, I always like seeing their clothing, and I wish people would dress more in traditional clothes nowadays, but nobody does it anymore. And there's always creepy dolls. What's up with creepy dolls? Everywhere. Anyways, they have a pretty cool library. It's chock full of books. A lot of them are still in the Czech language. You get to see more artifacts here, and you get to come here and see some of their art and everything. But if you want to do research on your Czech genealogy, they will help you out. They will set you up and make sure that you get all your family names in there. These are the 4 regions, the Czech area that came here to Texas. And they have this cool bell that is historic for some reason, but I could not find why. They also have a gift shop. Gift shop was pretty cool. I like how they always have Christmas ornaments at all these Texas gift shops. And a whole bunch of shirts that I can't wear because you have to be Czech. And this guy mystified me. I did not know who he was or what he was, but he was everywhere, and I wanted to know more. Who was this cute little guy with a red nose and gray belly and chubby body? Started thinking, and I did some research, and apparently he is the Czechoslovakian communist Mickey Mouse. His name is Kurtek. Isn't he cute? They created him because they couldn't have Mickey Mouse, so they made their own thing. Awesome. Communism works. Anyways, outside you can see some of the buildings, but they're not open. But they will open during their festivals, and you can walk in and get to see what life was like for the early Czech immigrants that came here to Texas, and they'll have a sawmill demonstration. Not only that, but they'll have other demonstrations during their festival days, and they have an amphitheater for their music. So I can't wait to come and experience one of their cultural festivals. It's only about an hour away from Austin, my home base, so they'll have one soon, and I'll come and enjoy the music because I love polka music. And I'll get to learn more about this fascinating culture that I've just been introduced to. I mean, I knew they were there, but I never really paid much attention to them. Just like the Polish, I knew they were there, but I was like, I'm not Polish, who cares? But I'm starting to care about all the different cultures. So does my cat. Anyways, go check this place out, especially if you have Czech heritage. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.